Hello my friends, welcome back into the Radius. Now today's video is going to be a little different than it usually is, mainly because I made a big fat oopsie and deleted my live microphone recording by mistake. No recovering from that, but instead of flushing the 2+ hours of footage down the drain and saying fuck it, my buddy Matas gave me the idea to instead narrate the video after the fact. So that's why you won't have any headset microphone wavy yelling at you about the jerk-offs giving him trouble, and instead you have nice, calm, expensive microphone wavy to hold your hand while we go for an adventure. Our last episode left us with a bunch to do, and the start of it was dealing with this Groza that we found out in a boot. We gave this guy a scrubby scrub to see if it would help sell for more money, and apparently it did. Oh, and yet we sold the AK-74 as well. That's because I instead bought a Steyr AUG, because I bought all those 5.56 bullets and, well, I wanted to do something with them. So if you remember the start here, we wanted to play this to earn all achievements, and since I can't do the next big mission, I decided to go and hunt down some of these achievements. You'll see us here taking a look, climb the crane, complete the kill house, kill an enemy with a gas cylinder, and from 200 meters, then an achievement for some recordings, rounded out by the Iron Man achievement. All possible, but we started with the kill house. Inside the game is a shooting range where you can go off and screw around with anything you desire, but the kill house was in the back, and with a trusty ASVAL we ran a nice and easy set through the kill house. And believe it or not, that's literally all it took. Next we found a nice little guide to help us locate the audio tapes that we need for the achievement, 3 in places we can get to, and 1 that will have to wait. So we grabbed some missions, since we'll be out anyway, and shoved off for the route. We got actively beat up by the, spawns, that's what they're called, shot at by a policeman, destroyed a rift, and found the tape we needed. The next place we went was the village, and here's where things got a little interesting. So if you watch previous videos, you can see this guy known as the Slider. They teleport around, they're quite resilient, and they're pretty beefed. I got folded by them twice in the last video. Well, here's a mission for $600, and there is literally 3 of those bastards right on top of the objective. I was thinking maybe I could take them from range, since I have the scope for the AUG, but I was also being a little slick standing right in front of the transition to the previous map. I did get the first guy, but then the duo showed up and I wasn't having that. After loading another magazine from a safe place, we tried again but wasn't successful in taking any down. They caught on, because they beat my ass next time through while I shook my empty hand at them because I apparently didn't grab my Glock. We got back in, grabbed my junk, took the scope off the gun, and went headfirst into the fire. I got the one, told all these other goomers to piss off, grabbed the shit, and left. No idea where the other Slider was, but I wasn't about to go looking. Now it's time to climb the crane. We found Kati here, who went on about people climbing the crane and bullshit, and I was just taking my sweet time, because there was actually an enemy on this roof here. A nice little VR climb gave us the achievement, and an opportunity to gander at the landscape. The next thing I wanted to do was investigate the tape in the factory map, but this proved to be a bit of a task. You see, first, I have to fight a whole bunch of nonsense to get to where I need to go. And then after I get there, I have to fight a whole bunch more crap. It was actually the same as the one mission we did where I got stuck with the tide, and surprise, surprise, I was once again stuck with the tide and a lack of ammunition. So I decided to sleep it off, and in the morning, I made a move to get back home. Not too bad, besides the enemies stuck in the ground on the way out. But you know me, always finding something to get distracted about, like finding random artifacts. After selling some junk, we bought a freaking laser for the AUG and a suppressor, cause why not? And once we were all loaded, I snuck back out to the village. We got into a mild war when trying to complete a simple mission here, even let a seeker catch the switch. The tape was a loss for right now. I wanted to wait to try that again. Instead, we decided to catch up those missions I had selected earlier. First was the factory to go kill some baddies. Thank goodness for this laser. After finishing that and finding this interesting spot out here, and of course stealing ourselves some food, we made our way into the Zarya for the last couple missions. I took my time going all the way north to avoid most of everything I could. And now we get to take a look at the final map here, the castle. I was actually expecting this mission to be a bit easier, but the task was pretty far in. But yeah, this is the actual castle, my friends. This is the final map. The last mission is to actually go and assault this place, and it will be the craziest thing we do by far. But this here is easy. Take out some losers and grab the thing. Now we had a pair of missions to take care of in the Zarya. After using a ridiculous amount of ammo to smoke some dorks from a little range, I stopped back home to get bullets and shipped out again. But of course, nothing goes to plan. Before I lost my live mic track, I also had OBS crash on me. I didn't notice it until I was part of the way into the missions I was just talking about, so we pick up while I'm in the middle of a greenhouse trying to find an artifact. And the artifact we're trying to find? Only my favorite, the stupid freaking crier. I did have to fight my way in and my way out. Admittedly though, fighting my way out was a little trickier. They weren't really letting up even a little bit. And after my stupid artifact and my stupid documents were found, we not so quietly made our way back home. And here, guys, is where we wrap up our day. A host of new and expensive missions cropped up, which are enticing because I kind of want more powerful firearms. We also have a couple more achievements to try to earn before we wrap up the series, so that's what will be next on the docket. I hope my dirty AUG is not too mad, and I hope you guys at least enjoy the episode, even if I did screw it up and had to salvage what was left. Obviously a bit shorter than usual. In any case, peace out, and I will catch you on the flip.